The dangers of fainting. This is something that will happen to half of all Americans. That's an incredible statistic. And this temporary loss of consciousness can be caused by anything from a simple sudden scare to a serious heart problem. Take a look. It happened to Marie Osmond.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break.
Janet Reno. And even this young spelling champ. It's so common that nearly half of all people will faint at some point in their lives. And while the internet is littered with videos of fainters, unexplained fainting can be serious or even deadly if left untreated.
What's going on? Forrest!
Forrest Finch, a 42-year-old paramedic, was driving on a highway in St. Louis, his partner in back with a patient.
I yelled out Forrest's name a couple times to see if maybe he had just dozed off.
Hang on, man.
Which has never happened. I was able to crawl forward into the cab of the ambulance, and I took the gear shift and threw it into park.
I thought I felt fine throughout the whole day. I was driving the ambulance, and next thing I knew, I woke up in a ditch asking my partner what happened.
Known medically as syncope, fainting is a total loss of consciousness, happening when the brain is deprived of blood, oxygen, or glucose. In Forrest's case, there was no apparent reason why he blacked out.
I was definitely concerned of what was happening and why it happened. I didn't want to pass out behind the wheel again and hurt somebody.
Doctors installed a monitoring device under his skin, and while a normal heart beats 60 to 100 times a minute,
And they found out that I had 400 episodes of my heart rate dropping below 40.
he had a condition known as bradycardia, meaning his heart was slowing to dangerous levels. Fainting was the first sign that something was seriously wrong. Cardiologists estimate that up to 25% of unexplained fainting episodes may be due to serious heart ailments.
I passed out for a reason, didn't know exactly why. It's eye-opening to imagine what could have happened.
Now equipped with a pacemaker, Forrest is finally back in his ambulance, saving lives.
I enjoy being a paramedic. That's my passion. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
And he hopes his example will lead to even more lives saved. So why do we faint, and how can we help when it happens to someone else? Our senior health and medical editor, Dr. Richard Besser, is here to explain. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So what's the difference between fainting when you see blood or get scared or some more serious underlying health issue?
Well, basically you faint when you're not getting enough blood or oxygen or glucose to your brain, and that can be from a number of different reasons. Let me show you here why Forrest fainted. Here is his heart beating normally, and then what happened is his heart slowed down, and as it slowed down, it wasn't giving as much blood to his brain. His brain didn't get the oxygen, the glucose it needed, and he fainted. Now, that is a heart reason for fainting. One of the more common reasons when you're scared or you stand up very quickly is blood pools in your body. It pools in your legs or in your abdomen, and that does not give enough blood to your brain. You faint, you fall down, the blood goes up to your head, and you wake up again. So it's a very short-lived thing. The fainting itself isn't what harms you. Falling down, hitting your head, those are the things that can be dangerous.
So, I mean, it's amazing when you watch these videos of people fainting in real time. What do you do if you're standing next to somebody who's fainted? Are there actual tips?
Well, first, if you feel like you're going to be faint, lie down or sit down, put your head between your legs so that you don't fall and hurt yourself. But if you see someone faint, you go over, you check and see, are they breathing? Do they have a pulse? Because sometimes someone who looks like they're fainting is actually had a heart attack. If they're not breathing or they don't have a pulse, you start CPR and you call 911 right away. But if they're starting to wake up, you raise their legs, okay, raise them about 12 inches, and that'll help the blood flow back to their head and help them recover much faster.
Are there danger signs we can look for if somebody's on the cusp?
There are. You know, fainting in children is very common. In adolescents, it's very common, especially the type of fainting where you stand up and you get that lightheaded feeling and you faint.
Happens to all of us.
It does. But the danger signs, things that may point to more of a heart reason, if you faint when you have exercise, that's something to worry about. If you faint when you're lying down, if there's a family history of sudden death, that could mean that you have an arrhythmia, something that would be very, very dangerous. If you have underlying heart disease, that's something that you need to really worry about. Those are danger signs that would say, okay, this isn't simple fainting, you should see your doctor.
One last correction here. My wife, the doctor, is going to kill me because I mispronounced the medical term. It's syncope,
That's
correct?
right. Fainting is syncope.
Nice. I'm going to stick with fainting.
That's right.
Dr. Richard Besser, thank you very much for the useful advice. We appreciate it. And you can get more expert advice at abcnews.com.